Hi everyone, good morning. So over the next 3 days we're going to have a look at our non-Chron report using the heading, Are All Spiders Dangerous? So I've just done a couple of paragraphs to show you what you should be looking at. So I've started off with the title, Are All Spiders Dangerous? I'm going to highlight that because I've used a heading and that is one of the features in a non-Chron report, okay? Then I've got introduction. So I've used subheading, so I'm going to highlight that again to show I've used something on my success criteria. So spiders can come in various shapes and sizes. Some are so small they can sit on the head of a pin, others are bigger than a grown man's hand. So I've used a some and others sentence there with my semicolon in the middle. So I'm going to highlight that. Although many people think they are insects, they are in fact arachnids. The term arachnids means they have 8 legs, not 6. So I've used a dash there to emphasise. Furthermore, I've just realised I missed a word. So furthermore, I should have their spiders also do not have antennae on their heads. So if I was in the classroom, I would use my purple pen to just edit that because I missed out a word, okay? So I'm going to highlight that and just change it to purple. So I've got another subheading. Species. Did you know there are more than 50,000 species of spiders found in the world? So I've used a fact there from my research. Just realised here that spiders has got a capital S when it doesn't need one. So again, I'd use my purple pen to make sure that all my capital letters and my full stops are correct. Even though there are many similarities and differences among them, they are diverse enough to gain their own further categories. So the largest spider in the world is the Goliath bird-eating spider. They are named after the famous giant in the Bible story of David and Goliath. This particular species of spiders live in South America, in the rainforest. Despite their name, they don't actually eat birds. Their diet consists of mainly worms and toads. So my next paragraph that I moved on to then is spiders' webs. So spider webs are built from silk, which is produced within the body of the spider. So I've got my relative clause in there. And pulled out of 2 openings. Spinneret with the hind legs. All spiders have 2 claws on their feet, but web spinning spiders have 3. So I have got a coordinating conjunction here, I'm just going to highlight. They are used not only to pull the silk, but also to grip and release the web threads and provide traction as they move along the web. Spiders spin 2 kinds of silk. I've used a colon here. Sticky silk or fizzed silk. Used to capture prey, the stretchy wet silk makes up the spiralling threads of the web. So I've got bullet points here in a list. Hopefully let me highlight them. No, it hasn't. Oh. No, I can't highlight them, but you can see I've got my bullet points. And then I've got my semicolons to separate my list. So non-sticky silk or dragline silk used to strengthen and provide structural support of the web onto which the fizzed silk is woven. This silk is stiff and dry. Spiders rebuild their webs by eating the silk and then recycling it to make new webs. Webs have multiple purposes, but the most important one is to trap insects for food. Webs are also used for, so I've got my colon for introducing my list, then my bullet points in my list, to travel or to bloom from one place to another. They can be used for protection at the entrances of their dwellings, or they can be used to protect the egg sacs. So you can see I've got my semicolons in my list. Then at the end of the list, I have finished with a full stop. And then I've added here a did you know question. Did you know it is the female spider who builds the webs? So that's my first couple of paragraphs. So for today, tomorrow and Thursday, I want you to write your non-chronological report on spiders using all the facts and all the research that you did last week, okay? I want you to try and get as many Year 5 writing features in there as possible. I'm going to have another proofread over mine in a second because there's a couple of little bits that I've just picked up on that I'm going to use my purple pen and edit. So have a go over the next 3 days and let me know how you get on. I'd love to read them all once you've done them, okay? Thanks, guys.